What's going on today, guys? My name is Tyler Brooks, home of Texas Southern University, and I'm here to talk to you guys today about African American literature and basically what I got at the class and what I thought the course is going to be going into it, you know what I'm saying? So basically, when I first what I first thought of when I first got into the class, African American literature, I thought it was gonna be a typical history class, the ones that tell you about slavery pretty much and the hardships, of the African American race. Now see, keep in mind, wow, this class was a favorite of mine. This class was a favorite of mine because it focused on one specific area, and that was African American. You know what I'm saying? And what's not to love about African American culture, African American race, and just African Americans, period? You know what I'm saying? We come together, we're a big family, and when we come together, we're strong. So, all right, check this out. All right, African American literature is basically, what I learned from it was, basically that African Americans, they had more memorable moments than just, slavery, picket signs, marching in the street for miles or days. You know what I'm saying? It had more to offer, more to teach. You know what I'm saying? You could learn from it, or you could take the lessons out of the actual lesson and, make some sense of it, learn from it. At the beginning of this course, I didn't know what to think. For the most part, I thought the classes were going to take place in a much earlier time, like around the 16th century or something like that. Just the beginning of slavery, the peak of slavery or whatever. So when I first enrolled in African American literature, one thing I was certain about is I was going to get closer and more familiar with my ancestors or past leaders of our race, you know what I'm saying, and what they stood for, really, right? So what I come to learn in this class is that it was more of a spotlight for African Americans, especially during the Harlem Renaissance, where you had many different writers and different things of that nature going on, and different types of poems. The poem that stuck out to me the most was "If We Must Die" by Claude McKay. That was pretty touching because he basically puts the readers' backs against the walls, what they've been facing recently with the racism against their skin color. I pitched the class be some, like a regular history class, the one that you just learn and take tests. As the class went on, I figured that I was more obligated to take it serious because it was more real life issues at hand that still took place today in the 21st century, with all the technology going on and whatnot. Before I started the class, I didn't feel like I should, just really take it serious. I thought it was the regular class, you get in, take notes or whatever, you learn, read a little bit, try to make you a good B or whatever, the regular class, regular school stuff, but it grew on me because it was, it showed how, you know, you could overcome adversity, or you could see how the time changed from when the Harlem Renaissance first began to where we are now. And I'm really thankful to have this opportunity to take this class because it really showed me a lot. And if I could take it over, I would. But just